Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Tonight on the menu, I've made something, kind of been craving it for a little bit. Chicken Parmesan. Pretty simple. We're just having the pasta, the chicken, the sauce tonight. The angle's a little weird. I don't know what is going on with the angle of this. Sorry, I just kicked my tripod when I was sitting down, so apologies for that. This smells so good. It is I made it all by myself. I want to dig in because I want to know what it tastes like. I'm like, did I cook it right? Who knows? It was just chicken breast and I beat it up and then I coated it and fried it and then I sauced it with some cheese, put it in the oven, made the pasta. Here we are. I was going to make breadsticks, but then by the time everything was done, I forgot about them and I was like, you know what? I don't have time for these shenanigans right now. I just want to try the chicken first. It's still steaming. That's good. Delightful. This pasta was a gift actually from Scott's work. It's Jamie Oliver pasta, which I'm like, I don't know. I had a couple of noodles of it and I was like, okay, it's really good, but it was like a gift basket that they gave us like for Christmas. Just one of those like buy it and give it things, but it was all like Jamie Oliver like pastas and sauces, and there was like a colander in it, so that's kind of exciting. And I was like, well, it's good pasta. I'm cooking it how I like it, which is al dente. So the pasta is cooked exactly how I like it. And it's under this giant piece of chicken. Perfect. You guys like my Dunder Mifflin shirt? There's 2 other people down below. And then it says The Office. Scott got me that for Christmas. Super cute. How are you guys doing today? I had a mini mental breakdown earlier. I can't even like keep it to myself. Nothing bad. I was just thinking about some things and it just made me upset. And then I was on TikTok and, you know, you get into like a loop of TikTok and you find something that just like makes your heart just like scream a little bit, and here we are. Making everything better with pasta. I think there's way too much pasta here. I think we all know I'm going to eat it. But there is quite a bit underneath here. I was talking to my mom as I was dishing this out. She's like, well, I'll let you go so you can go eat. And I'm like, well, yeah, I am going to go, but I'm just dishing it out so far. So good. I coated it with, I did flour and then I did egg, but in the egg I added some Frank's Red Hot. And then I did panko crumbs, but I did Italian seasoning. I think I put some onion powder. I don't really know. I just sort of spin my seasoning thing and like whatever kind of like looks good. I think that maybe it was it. A little bit of salt, pepper. And I know typically chicken parm isn't with spaghetti noodles, but it's all we had and it's what I felt like. I don't know if you guys can hear the dogs downstairs, but they're running. Perrier, blackberry. I just like took the afternoon. I did some stuff this morning. And then I put the dogs in the crate for a couple hours this afternoon. And it's been raining out, so now they're just sort of just like pent up, like stuck inside the house dogs because they won't go out when it's raining. I opened the door and Ellie was like, oh, ew, it's raining. I'm not going out there. And she just like ran away and laid back down. So I like put them in the crate for a couple hours so that I could just like come up, and I just like laid in bed. I wasn't like feeling sad. I'm really not. I'm fine now. Apparently I just needed to have a good cry. Which I don't think is unrealistic. I think everyone kind of does that every once in a while. And I was thinking about our puppies, and I was thinking about our puppy that passed away, and then I saw some like TikToks of like dogs that had passed away, and I was like, okay, you got me. I ordered some oh my gosh. Samyang like noodles. I found a website, and actually the place isn't far from here. It's like, I mean, if we could go to the storefront, it's only like an hour and a half away. It's like Toronto-ish area. But anyways, I found a website that had some like Samyang, like the fire noodles, and rice cakes was the thing that I've been looking for. I don't know if you guys have seen them. I'm sure you've seen them if you're watching Mukbang. So many people eat them. They're like the spicy or cheesy rice cakes. And they're not like in stores here. We finally found a website, me and a girl that I work with. And I messaged her this morning. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to order some stuff. They were sold out of like so many things. But between the two of us, we ended up ordering like $90 worth of like ramen, basically. And like rice cakes and stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to have that soon. I know like a lot of people like they don't like watching like the ramen noodle ones and stuff, like mukbangs or like ASMRs and stuff, but I do. Like Sass and Annie, like when they're having like the, what are those mushrooms called that they're always eating, like the enoki mushrooms and like the rice cakes and all that kind of stuff. Like I want that. Like I'm like I've never had that before, but I'm craving it. They make it look so good. So hopefully in a couple weeks I'll be able to try that with you guys. I got like a couple different flavors. I don't think I'm going to open them all at like the same time. But I'm really excited. And I ordered, because I kept seeing Heather eat with Cora Blush. If you guys don't watch her, you need to. She has like the bottle of the Samyang, like just the one, like just the spicy sauce, not like the 2x spicy. So they actually had it on like sale. So I ordered one of those. So I'm excited to just kind of have that, because I actually did like the 2x spicy, but it was just like obnoxiously hot and like I can't like eat it. So I'm hoping that the 1x, like just the regular, is like bearable enough that I can put like a little bit on like my food, and I'm just really excited about that purchase. And I want to try a cheesy rice cake, darn it. And now I'll get to. And I ordered like a new set of chopsticks for myself. I think I did. I had them in my cart anyways. I wonder if they're enjoying this, because I am. This is delightful. This is coming up after New Year's. How was your New Year's? I don't know what I did yet, because it's not New Year's yet. Tomorrow is New Year's. The angle of this is like really starting to get to me, and I don't know how to make it not. Maybe it just looks crooked to me. Did you guys have a good New Year's? What did you guys do? Let me know. This is making me just like happy. Oh, that's Arnold's jealous bark. Ellie must be getting attention. Or she has his toy. Oh, dogs. Mm-mm-mm. Yikes. So yes, I'm like excited for that stuff to come. I did make another purchase today, but I can't talk about it yet. I hate that I even just said that, but something for Scott and then something for Nathan. So in a couple weeks, I'll talk to you guys more about that. That's all I'll say. But I'm like so excited about him. But Laura, wasn't it just Christmas? It was, and I'm a really crappy gift giver. So usually 3 days after said days that you're supposed to get gifts, that's when I find the good one. And I'm like, it's coming. It's on its way. Speaking of enoki mushrooms, has anybody had them? Are they good? I actually just saw them at the grocery store for the first time like 2 weeks ago. And I was like, oh, they do have them. And I've never had them before, but I'm sure they're great because I love mushrooms. And yes, I am cutting my pasta because it's just easier right now with the chicken. I did a really good job. You know when you just like want something to turn out really well? That was me with this, and it did. So I'm happy. And then I'm gonna go have my bath after this. So I plan to have a bath today, so I'm gonna have one. Same girl that ordered like the ramen with me. She's like a baker. And oh my gosh, first of all, she made an Oreo cheesecake last week and she gave me a slice of it. I make cheesecake and that was the best cheesecake that I have ever eaten. Ever. So I've asked her to make another one. I'm going to share some with you guys. Hopefully one day. I just said to her, I was like, how much would you charge for that? Because, excuse me. First of all, I really enjoyed it. Scott really enjoyed it. And I want to like share with you guys. So she's going to price it out and see. But honestly, as long as it's not like outrageously priced. Excuse me again. I'm definitely going to buy some. So yeah, so she made cheesecake last week. She's like a baker, but she just does it like at home, like for fun type of thing. And oh, she made double chocolate biscotti. I never had biscotti in my life. And she made this and she brought it to work because she knows like, well, her and I always drinking coffee. But she knows that sometimes I have like a tea, like at the end of the day, I sit down and have like a tea and a cookie or whatever. She made this biscotti and oh my so it literally tastes like a brownie, but like in the texture of a biscotti, you know, like that like hard firm. I never had one before. And I was like, you know what? This is on my list of things to learn how to bake next year in 2021 because it's so good. I'll have to like post a picture of my tea with the biscotti or something like that on my Instagram because it is good. And if she makes an Instagram like she says she wants to, like just to like kind of showcase her baking and to like sell it like locally, just to like friends and family type of thing, I'll let you guys know what it is so you guys can go check it out. But she's already got a really cute name, which I don't want to share yet because she hasn't started it. Just such a good like little, just such a good baker. chicken is delightful with the mozzarella cheese on top. This honestly didn't even take me that long either. Like, I had the plan in my head, and then when I went down to start it, I just, executed my plan perfectly, and just super proud of myself, you know? I really like to do this kind of stuff, make a plan for... It's hard to explain, but, when I'm having a down day, which I wasn't having a down day, just needed to cry. But, yeah, I like to kind of get myself... I try to get myself, out of it by doing something. And considering that I had, prepped the chicken earlier and it was just, in the fridge just waiting to be, coated and cooked, basically, I didn't have to, what is that called when you, beat the chicken up? Tenderize it? You know what I mean? Beat the chicken up. You guys do know what I mean, though, right? Jacob ordered a desk. Did I tell you guys that? Jacob ordered his own desk and his own keyboard caps. And his desk came in today, so he's going to be... So he has a new desk for his room. He paid for it. He didn't even ask me to buy it. He was like, I want to buy a new desk. And I was like, okay, perfect. Had he asked me, I probably would have bought it. But since he was so proud to, spend his own money, good for him. I mean, I'm going to help buy, new bedding and stuff like that, so it's totally fine. But he wanted, he has, a whole room planned out for when he moves into his sister's old bedroom. He's like, my TV's going on the wall over here, my desk is going over here, my nightstand, blah. And I was like, perfect. Love that for you. Such a good kiddo. I'm so proud of both of them. I know it's 2021 when you guys are seeing this, but 2020, you know what, my kids have really grown and they make me so proud every day. I hope you guys feel the same way about your kids. I'm sure you do. And I tell them, and then I sent Jacob a message last night. He was hanging out with his friend who he has been hanging out with. I know, anyways. And I just, wisdomly, advice from a mother. 2 kids fell into, a, river here in town. I don't want to say river, but, it's a big, river. And I just said to him, and he knows that he's not to go on the water because we have a pond behind our house, which is pretty deep, so it doesn't freeze, super quick, right? It'd be, end of January, February by the time it's frozen. And I heard about these 2 kids, and I just said, listen, you've been asking me about the ice, but I was just like, don't walk on ice. Don't think that any ice is, safe, because it's, he was like, okay. And I'm like, whatever, I'm just telling you this. And then I read a post on Facebook about some guy in our town, not even far from here, outside someone's window, trying to get the kids to, come outside, which is, so creepy. And I was like, hey, guys, don't talk to strangers. And he's like, I'm inside his house. We're not talking to strangers. And I was like, no, just as, a general knowledge, just, remember, don't talk to strangers. And he's like, you are such, the strangest mom. And I'm like, you know what? These are the things that you might remember. Just, randomly me being like, don't trust the ice. Don't talk to strangers. When these situations arise, maybe it'll be like, my mom sent me a weird text message once saying, don't talk to strangers. Yeah, I'm a weirdo. I know. It's fine. I love my kids. I'm super proud of them. I'm super proud of myself. You guys should be totally proud of yourselves for making it through 2022 because 2020 also, not 2022. We are not there yet. Anyways, okay. I'm babbling. This was just so good. If you guys did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. You guys have been super great to me lately, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. From the bottom of my heart. I super duper appreciate you guys. Thank you for getting me. You guys are really part of the reason why I got through 2020. So, like, honestly, super, like, huge hearts to you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go do my relaxing. And just know that you're appreciated and loved by me. Yay. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.